Hi Pisces. So this is going to be your career and money reading for March 2022. We're going to be taking a look at what energies might possibly be available to you over the next 30 days from when you watch this reading. Okay, so what energies can my Pisces expect regarding career and money over the next 30 days? And Pisces, if this reading doesn't resonate for whatever reason, feel free to check your other placements, as there might be some messages for you there. All right, Pisces. So current situation, you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is this energy of truths, you know, coming out, clarity, new ideas. And so in terms of career and money, it speaks to, you know, uncovering new ideas for increasing or expanding your business, clarity or insight on how to improve your money situation. It also says this is a time of new beginnings in your career that may include starting a business or earning a promotion within an existing company. So yeah, I just feel like currently right now, Pisces, there is just this energy in your situation where you are awakening to some sort of truth. You're being given the gift of clarity, new ideas, and I think that's great. That's always great in terms of career and money. Challenging you right now, though, is the Three of Cups. I wonder if you feel like in regards to your career or work, there's a challenge, or there's a lack of togetherness. There's a lack of celebration. Maybe you feel like you're not being celebrated for your efforts. You could be in a space where you just feel like you're not being surrounded by people. This could be in work or just in your personal life. You could be feeling like you're not surrounded by people that support you, that lift your spirits, that are good friends, good family. That is a possibility, since it is showing up in your challenge position. Maybe you're craving time with you know, family and friends right now. That's a possibility. Now, in the past position, Pisces, you do have the World card. So the World card represents successful completions, reaping rewards, you know, completing one phase of your life that will propel you into the next, you know, celebrating where you are, and, you know, just thinking about how far you've come, and, you know, just feeling proud of yourself for reaching certain goals and for completing certain things. There's definitely that energy of that in the past. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is this energy of feeling trapped. It's feeling restricted, you know, feeling like you're working at a job that you don't necessarily love, or maybe you've fallen out of love with it, or feeling like, you know, there's no way out, like you don't have any alternatives to your current work situation. It also speaks to, like, you know, a fear of failure is preventing you from trying a new career option. You know, it speaks to, like, your current money mindset is scarcity based, which adds another layer of constraint. So that is definitely the recent energy, just like feeling restricted, feeling trapped. And it could be like trapped by your own thoughts. It could be you know, feeling trapped due to financial reasons, and like it also stated, due to fear of failure. So take it as it resonates. In your mind right now, in terms of like what you're thinking, you have the Page of Swords. So I do see how in your mind right now there is like this sort of eagerness, this enthusiasm, this eagerness to learn, you know, waiting. It's like you're waiting on something. I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know if you're waiting on some sort of news, if you're waiting on like an employer. I have no idea, but that's kind of like where your mind is at right now. But yeah, I mean, you could very well be in a mental space where you are, you know, eager to learn something new, maybe try something new, maybe do something new. Now, the energy moving you into the future, Pisces, is the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy of like financial security is motivating your career choices rather than passion and creativity. You know, like it's like you're taking the traditional role or being conservative with your money and your investments. You're not really taking a leap of faith per se. You know, you are holding on tightly to your material possessions, to your worldly possessions. You are trying to conserve your resources. That is the energy that's taking you into the future, Pisces. Okay? Now, more about you, Pisces, you are showing up as the Magician. So the Magician is all about manifestation, being creative, inspired action, you know, creating basically like this energy of how you can create new opportunities, you know, using all of your skills to cultivate abundance and, you know, manifest prosperity, and take, you know, inspired action towards your goals, and just knowing your worth in general, regardless, whether it's, you know, negotiating for a raise or a contract, or even speaking to people in your personal life, just knowing your worth. That is how you're showing up. But you're scared to act on it. Because the energy that's leading you into the future, Pisces, is the Four of Pentacles. Like, that's like literally the opposite of the Magician. The Magician is all about like manifesting things, believing in oneself, as to where the Four of Pentacles is like, yeah, I'm gonna make choices and decisions based on financial security instead of creativity and passion. So yeah, so very interesting, because I feel like the energy is kind of contradicting itself. So you know, I feel like you may feel very conflicted right now, Pisces. I feel like internally you want to be creative. You might have a desire to do something else, but your mind is just like, but what if it doesn't work? What if it fails? Then what are you going to do for money? Like, you know what I mean? It's like that. Like, so I can definitely see that you are conflicted right now, because it's conflicting energy. Now, more about this situation, you do have the Death card. And, you know, the Death card speaks to transformation, releasing, transforming yourself, basically. You know, letting go of worn out old patterns, you know, purging things to create space for new beginnings, releasing the past, ending one phase of your career, which, you know, may be accompanied by some grief. But that's the part of the cycle of renewal and transformation that brings you to the next phase. So, yeah, I'm just getting a lot of like, I am so sorry, Pisces, the battery died, so I have to swap out the battery. But yeah, more about the situation position, you have the Death card. And the Death card talks about transformation, releasing the past. I don't know, I feel like you could be releasing something, Pisces. I don't know what it is that you're releasing. It could be a mindset. It could be something regarding work. It could be a person. I have no idea, but that is what the Death card represents. It represents releasing something. It represents, you know, this transformative energy, you transforming, releasing of the past, you know, ending one phase of something and entering a new one. Now, showing up in your hopes and fears position, you do have the Ace of Wands, and I feel like this is a hope rather than a fear, because the Ace of Wands is the gift of creation. It's like, you know, this energy of inspiration and creativity and exciting, inspiring opportunities to expand your business or start a new endeavor. Like, to me, that's what I've been getting from this reading. It's like, I see a desire for you to want to do something new, for you to want to do something different. I see that in the reading. And so the Ace of Wands coming out in your hopes and fears position is just further confirmation. You know, you definitely want to explore and, you know, discover new forms of wealth for yourself. That's very evident, you know, but again, based on the past and future energy, you're being restricted. You're being restricted by your own thoughts because it's kind of like you're operating out of fear. There's too many what ifs on the table. Too many what ifs on the table. What if it doesn't work out? What if it fails? What will I do for money? It's that. But I see the desire there. I see, because you have the Page of Swords, you have the Magician, you have the Death card, you have the World card. Like, it's so obvious. Like, oh my gosh, can't get any more clear than this, Pisces. Like, definitely a desire to have access to new forms of wealth, do something that you care about or that you would enjoy. So the final outcome, Pisces, you have the Five of Swords, and it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. So the Five of Swords is conflict, it's arguments, and the Nine of Swords is anxiety, and it's worry. And it's worry surrounding financial stress. So I literally just said this earlier because it appeared in, it's all throughout the reading. Like, there's very contradicting energy here. And so I can see how you are very in your head right now. I don't think the conflict is with anyone else. I think the conflict is with yourself, Pisces. I think you're in your head. Yep. King of Pentacles. That's your energy. Yep. Just further confirmation. It's you. This is you. You're feeling restricted because of your own, self-limiting beliefs, because of your own fears. And I get it. It's just like you're just trying to be practical. You know what I mean? It's like you just don't know. It's like you're not there yet. You're not ready to fully jump off the ledge and like jump into the unknown without having like a solid plan that will work, so yeah. So now I'm gonna pull a card from the Moonology deck for you, Pisces, to see if there's any advice, because you are so contradicting yourself right now in terms of your career and money situation. Look at that. You got the waning moon. What do you need to release? There you go. So let's read up on that. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and the winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. So something that you can say, according to this card, Pisces, is it's safe to let go and move on. Additional meanings for this card state: 1, move forward with as little resistance as possible. 2, this is not the time to start new projects. 3, releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. 4, say sorry to someone. 5, do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. 6, soon you will see what lies ahead. I think what you need to release, Pisces, is, only you know what it is that you need to release, whether it's like a toxic person or whatever, a toxic job or whatever. But I think what it is that you need to release, just based on the final outcome, is these restrictive thoughts. That's what I think. I think you just need to have a little bit more faith in yourself. I'm not saying that you don't have to be practical. I think it's wise that you want to be practical, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, absolutely have a plan B, have a backup plan, whatever. Have a plan B and C, but, do that so you can take some sort of leap of faith. You can't, that gives you the room to explore. That gives you the room to mess up or make mistakes if you do, without, feeling like you're going to fall on your face. And that's only if you fail. Who's to say you even fail? Who's to say you even will fail? you know? So, advice from the Angels and Ancestors deck: stay rooted and grounded. You got the Earth Guardian. This card says, take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plan. Oh my gosh, Pisces, my memory card became full and I had to delete some footage. I am so sorry. It's like we just keep running into problems, I don't even remember what I was saying. Okay, but yes. I think the line that stands out to me from that card is, if you are making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Because we spoke about that. You know, you got the Eight of Swords here in your recent past. You got the Four of Pentacles as the energy leading you into the future. And we know that both of those energies are very restrictive thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what if things don't work out? What will I do for money? Like, you know, like holding on to things too tightly just out of fear. And by doing that, you're missing out on growth and lessons that you could be experiencing to make you a better person. And like I said, I'm not saying go out and quit your job and with no savings and just, you know, that's irresponsible. But what I am saying is that because I see the desire that you have to do something new, to explore a little bit, usher in this possibility of new income, additional income, if you will, then I think you owe it to yourself to come up with some sort of plan if you have not already. Whether it's having a certain amount saved before you start doing things, or whatever your plan is. But clearly you're being motivated by money and fear, and so now that we know that, then tackle that. You know what I mean? Like, have enough saved to where you can allow yourself to play a little bit, venture out a little bit, make a mistake here or there if you need to. But like I said before, who's to say you'll even make any mistakes? This might be the best decision of your life, but you'll never know that because you're operating out of fear. You're way too in your head. So we're going to pull an affirmation card for you, Pisces. And this will just be your personal affirmation that you can say to yourself over the next 30 days regarding career and money. So you've got, I am still. I understand that there are times to move and there are times to be still. In my stillness, I seek greater understanding. I take time to rest and contemplate. I strive for unconditional happiness here in the present. I am still. So this is what I have for you, Pisces, regarding career and money for March 2022 over the next 30 days. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. And again, if it did not resonate, check your other placements because, you know, there might be messages for you there. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.